Should be working.
Best hill ever created to get a full 60. So let's see if Optic can do it here.
Yeah, wide open sight lines. It's going to be difficult for the Ravens. You can see them already spreading across the map. They are looking for a way to get through this now, but Shotty with the first one to find somebody. He knows where Real is, and that player's going to go down. Doesn't manage not to get away. One player down as well as Gwyn comes through, and now the squeeze here from the Ravens, but they cannot penetrate this. P2
Okay, hi. So it worked, okay.
With all these sight lines, and Tunnel is a blender for them.
Yeah, they just can't get through. Even when they found a couple kills over towards the back junkyard side, you still had one player in GodRx who was taking his time towards Tunnel, trying to block those spawns and set up that pinch. But when his teammates didn't find any of the kills, Optic was still able to
finally,
hold on
yeah,
with a couple
sorry,
kills
it's just
so they're going to be able to take the lead right on back. A great 60 hold, but how do they respond now off the rotation? You already have two players in that position.
I think everything's working.
Number 6, which is going to be GodRx. You're
We're connected.
Late to the party,
Good.
my friend.
Gwyn managed to take Pred off the board here for just a few seconds. Numbers
Sounds good. What's up,
Ravens.
Edwin? What's up, Diaz? What's up, Chris?
We'll have to hold. Will Ravens get there in time, though? They have to try and make a push and get the numbers into it before, but Shotzi already find one, and he backs off, staying alive as Real gets another kill. At the
Yeah,
moment,
2K of
the Ravens
hell,
are
dude.
pushing back Optic with the kills in the kill feed, and they've managed to get this one away.
Yeah, the good thing for them is that they are sitting bottom mid. They're taking control of bottom mid, getting those close spawns, so they have those engagements right in front of them once they come off. And so far, they've been able to hold on. Let's step aside and go to Elicited.
Who is that?
Carolina to see
I don't
how
know.
they take this lead.
I'm gonna go He's going in laundry. He's like, low fire. Yo, one is green, young laundry dead. I got him. One's young. Dashi. I'll clear your jump push. He was up.
Tell me. There's two there, too.
One more one window. One top flat, one at all. One top flat, one at all. Nice. Yo, top flat, one at all. New me. He's in tunnel. Yo, I'm trying to keep running down tunnel. Ready?
Yo, top fire.
One shot fire. Yo, one is go to steps. Top fire, one bullet.
Fire right if he wants something.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap back up. Okay, yo, I found P5. This one's P1, boys. This one's P1.
Yeah, I think that's good.
One's on back door, one's
I'm
on back
flanking
door.
for me. Boys, close back door, guys.
One shot.
Don't me, that's man. One could be the fire. I found a little bit to the right. It's in purple, one shot, purple, one shot. One of them might just be behind that shield. Shotty lane now, close up. I'm ulti, guys. Ready, I'm challenging close. He was.
Is Marcus the Hatfish? What's up, Carlos? How we doing? We're here. We're good.
And the Ravens are chirping, trying to keep a little to Optic as they fall by the wayside there. These late rotations are doing them no favors.
Yeah, it's not helping. It's not helping, Bryce. You got to be at that hill nice and early, especially versus a team like Optic who are going to put themselves in a position to win the game. And even with them contesting Barbershop the way that they did, they do not have the spawns for the next P5 hill, which is another 60 hill. Optic are going to be fully set up. You do have Real,
it's Optic.
pushing through tunnel, causing some problems. He does take down one, but he drops, and now it all falls into the hands of Dashi. How many more can he get? It leads to Kenny finding the third, and Optic Texas, again, win a rotation. But GodRx, he's trying to make something happen.
Real needs to make this kill, not gonna be able to do it, and will be GodRx now pushed into the corner. A green wall surrounding him as he almost finds Kenny, as Gwyn managed to find two himself. A little bit of light here for the Ravens. They've been pushed back every single step of the way, but it doesn't matter if they get into the point, and that's what they have done. GodRx still has to stay alive. Dashi is going to be up top P2, looking over and trying to make this move as more players flood in, and eventually he will fall. It's great from the Ravens, but just not good enough on the rotation again.
Oh, Mark! Hello! I'm good, that's good.
The final two of the players pushing up towards Ticket and is now soaking up that Carolina, no, this is not going to be an easy break, and we do not want to be too aggressive here and give them that free rotation over towards P1 because Optic Texas, they're all starting to turn up. Dashi on the 5 spree, one kill off of earning that cruise missile. Not going to be really impactful on this map.
Yeah, Godric says needs to do some, bro.
Now we're going into the second half of these rotations. Optic Texas, they're going to be trying to focus on that P2, but great kill right there out of Real, and the player that's coming off of old, and Kenny has to now play it slow.
They got a lot of time with this P1 last time. Pred already making the move here. Here comes the squeeze. Dash, you'll get the second kill. Clayton needs to... Oh my! It's Pred. Gwyn trying to get the trade there for his team, but he will fall as well. And that break was lightning fast. There is no reason for the Ravens to fall that easily, and they are going to be ruining that. They needed these points.
They definitely need these points, especially if you're not have the rotation next.
I can't watch on Twitch though, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
His teammates to just soak up all this P1 time, and this game is starting to slowly get away from the Ravens. They need to find a
Thank
break.
you, Mark.
They need to get this 30, and with
What's up,
place
D?
to finding that kill eventually leads to that break for this 30 seconds.
How we doing? How we doing?
This is where the game could change. Realistically, the Ravens will have P1, but it is not about this hill anymore. We are off to the next. Optic have thrown up the curtain. They have got their surroundings covered in every single direction.
Oh, my.
But the Ravens, their first push has fallen. The hill has not popped yet, but they now have to go across the map.
Look, Beards, I have a
and
3-leg
break this
parlay.
quickly, or this could be the death knell.
They had to just
Mia?
find a way through. It all starts by taking
Oh, that's
out
all
the
blacks?
garage. Now you can
Wait.
push 2 tickets out, push
Shit.
through the garage, forcing all of Optic Texas to spawn over towards tunnel. But if you're not getting any kills, they're not going to spawn anywhere. That's another 4 dead in the
So
feed.
funny. I can recognize
Optic Texas
people just
trying to
by
have
like
two
the
full
little
60
things they be
at this
saying.
P2. I told you, Bryce, this is a pretty good damn hill to hold full 60s.
You just cannot get through. There are too many trades. There are too many angles to look at. Tunnel is closed off. Kenny's going to hold the first one down as well. Dashy will be on the overwatch. He will get a trade for him. Doesn't even need to get that second kill here. Kenny, he's on a 5 streak. Dashy's on 5 as well.
Wait, Mark, I'm confused by the question. I'm very confused by the question.
You already see on your minimap though, Bryce, you have players from Optic Texas roaming around top mid. Shotzi does get taken care of, but now it's on Pred. What can he get done? Shots going to be put down, not going to lead to a kill, but now he's just going to play his life, wait for his teammates to try to get near him to make a play. No, Gwyn shuts him down. So finally, Carolina are going to be the team here first.
They are, but Shotzi's hit as well. There's 2 flying around, doing everything he can as well. He's got her X. Got her X, sees him as well. Shotzi doesn't win that gunfight, but it's not going to matter. Optic are going to be into the point here. Clayston will try and find his first kill onto them, but they now have to hold for everything. The Ravens must not take a step backwards.
You got to apply the pressure. You have to find these kills, and at least started off with a good 2-piece. Now it's time to fly, and unfortunately, the trophy system takes down Pred, but Dashy there for the trade. Optic Texas, they get the break, and they can win the game.
Chris, Kenny's been fucking shitting. No cap, though. He's been really doing good.
Will lose if they don't.
He's been really doing good.
Bodies drop all the time when they're going for these pushes. They cannot get the trades going their direction. And with 9 seconds left to go, the Ravens are making a move, but there is nothing for them but defeat. And that will go to Optic Texas. It is no way for the Ravens to start off day number 2 after the defeat they had yesterday.
Yeah, that's just tough, man. That's just tough. You
That's
gotta
tough,
you
dude.
go to sleep getting 3-0 by Toronto. Then you gotta wake up and play this gauntlet of a roster in Optic Texas, in Respawn specifically. That now puts them at 6-1 in hardpoint.
Wait, I gotta look at something real quick.
Down to the fundamentals, right? You're breaking P1 or at least contesting
video.
P1. All good. You can take that 40. We're gonna get a full 60 every single time at P2. They made sure they had the rotation towards that side of the map. And as the game continued to go on, when you thought Carolina were going to decide to give up certain hills, when they should be properly set up for the next hill, they were still leaving.
Nah, Mark, I wouldn't wanna do all that, honestly. I think it's exciting to watch. It's comp.
Just a step ahead in map number 1, and they dominating that scoreboard.
It was kind of crazy the entire way through. You got to remember there was a good
Oh
amount of
yeah,
points
Chris,
conceded
yeah.
on the replay, 43-10. They got that on P1. We knew when P2 popped, it was always going to be difficult, right? Realistically, you are going to suffer through this hill time and time again if you cannot make it mixy, if you cannot find the trades. The problem was, the entire way through this hardpoint, the Ravens were late. They were late to these breaks, they were late to the rotation, and then when they got in a good position, they were broken. We saw Shotzi do it, we saw Pred do it. They were getting trades that they shouldn't have been able to get that easily, which just meant it's starting to get really out of control.
And now if you are Carolina, you just got to let this one go.
Nick or Team POV, which one is the funniest?
Number 1. And now you're going into a search and destroy where
What's up,
this
champ?
is the weakest mode for Optic Texas. This is where you can capitalize and try to tie the series up at 1. But S&D for Carolina really hasn't been easy as well. They only have 1 win in every single mode. And the 1 win that they have is in a reverse sweep versus Vegas for every single mode. So it's not going to be easy. It's not like Optic Texas aren't putting in work on the back end when it comes to search and destroy. We just watched them take down Seattle pretty easily with Dashy clutching 1v3. So they are going to continue to get better. Carolina just has to step it up in the search and destroy. And I think the most thing that I'm focused on is that opening duel percentage. Because for some reason with Carolina, they are probably the worst team in the league at winning that 1v1 right off the rip. So you have to turn it around. You have to get the first bloods.
No, you're chilling, don't worry about it.
And we will say it again. Search and destroy, it can be a
Do not worry about it.
Be a bit of a difference maker. The pace changes, the setups are different. And realistically, going into this one, the Carolina Royal Ravens need a reset.
Oh, yeah.
They need a rebirth, they need a resurgence, they need all the R's they can find, because realistically, it has not been a great time for them.
But now we take a look at our Monster Energy pregame for the Carolina Royal Ravens. They have to improve on early rounds of search and destroy. Like I said, their opening duel win percentage, 33%. That's going to be difficult to win when you're starting a couple of these rounds 3v4. 10th in overall conversion rate, that's not good. SMGs and opening duel percentage, those guys got to step it up. And then also, their defenses on control, gotta be better, man. 10th overall defensive win percentage on control in this game. That's not good. 0 defensive wins on Highrise and Karachi. And what I think about control in this game, Bryce, it's defensive heavy. Probably besides Karachi. That's the only map that you can sneak out a couple offensive wins. You gotta be able to lock those defenses down.
Yeah, you certainly do. And the Ravens, they'll be looking forward for the rest of this series to try.
I just need to try and put that instead.
Really making a name for themselves. Everybody has them at top 4 at the moment. And our Monster Energy pre-game. Hardpoint Kings, that was been very clear in the one we just saw.
It should be.
Plus 38 average score margin. So even better today. And the tail of 2 sides in S&D. They're 3rd in attack, but 11th in defense. If they can find this, if they can improve it moving forward, maybe they can make a run for some serious majors this year.
Well, I can tell you right now, that percentage is definitely going to go up playing some terminal, because if you're losing defenses, you're most likely going to lose the map. This is one of the most difficult maps to play on the attacking side because of all the angles that you now have to check, or the angles that you now need to approach when you're pushing up towards Burger and you have to fight the head glitches on the Eskies, or fight top 3, or when you're pushing towards mid hallway. You got so many different angles that they can spot you from. It's not easy to win offenses, so defenses got to be locked up on a map like terminal.
Well, let's find out. Is this the tale of another beating by an elite level team of Optic, or do the Ravens have something in the back pocket ready to strike back? That is the question for them.
So let me
You
refresh
never count a team out,
this.
especially on S&D. And for the Ravens, maybe just a little bit of an uptick, maybe a change of mentality will help them out here in Terminal. For Optic, a time to sharpen the blade, see if they can get better in S&D as well. So we start off with them on the attack.
Oh, and this is good for Optic Texas to be on the attacking side, because there's no trophy systems to work with if you are Carolina. You probably don't want to be too aggressive.
Hopefully it works. I don't know.
Eskies, or if you are, at least have multiple bodies on that side of the map, and it plays right into what Optic Texas are looking for. All out push in towards the plane. They're going to be able to take control. How long do they wait to put this bomb down, though?
Just waiting, just double checking there's nobody at the back there.
Oh my god.
Staying alive. They have good plane control. When this going down,
There's no way he's being serious.
Finds Kenny. That bomb will go down.
There's no way, right?
With the number advantage, but with bomb down, it is a difficult break for them.
Yeah, you see the way that the mini-map is right now for Carolina. You have Gwyn, who's slowly trying to work his way up to Burger or playing for that late flank, but now 30 seconds left. Time is starting to tick. We have to get in plane. We have to get
Okay, bye, Mark.
She at least is able to even up the numbers.
Have a good day. Bless Sunday. Bless up.
Gwyn, that's a huge win for him as well. Clayster will get another one. Only one player left is Shotzi. They've got to know where it is. A 1 versus 3 at the back of the plane, last alive. Can he find this? Can he get it? Everybody loves it, but it isn't going to work for them. They will get to the defuse. Clayster will cut down Gwyn, but
You think he's being serious?
and that's good enough.
There's no way, right? With the knees and everything, bro.
I kind of think
he is.
Real gets the
I'm
wall
not
bang to
kidding.
find the first blood, and then in a 3v4 situation, they
That's
just take
tough.
their time. But let's take a look
Similar,
at it
but, like,
again. Shotzi, I thought he was going to make a play happen. But Clayster said,
like
nope, I'm going to
you're
kill
supposed to
all
be-
you guys in front of me to make sure I
play
get this
basketball,
trade.
you gotta be
And we
some
win
type
this
of
round as
athletic. That's
Carolina.
like-
Win the first
That's
defense.
the
Now
thing
up
about
on
that
up.
swing is athletic.
I think Gwyn was a little bit worried there that he got it in the way. It could have gone disastrously, but it did not. And now Ravens, with a point on the board, will have their chance to attack, and it's looking like a heavy hit over towards A already.
Oh, man, you better be ready if you are Shotzi. And it looks like he's read it perfectly. He's backing down up. He's going to be prone, ready for the engagement. At least takes down one before the trade is in. But now they know where the pressure is and how that sets up Pred to set up that deep pinch and take down Clayster. So let's just hold him in towards plane. Let's not do anything freaky. And that's what Dashy does. Now it's a 3v1 left up to GodRx.
Yeah, aggressive there. GodRx now left alive. Trying to stay alive. They all know where he is and run straight back into the gun of Kenny. Huge retake there from Optic Texas.
There you
They
go.
lost the first blood,
They
but
said
got
they
everything
call him
else.
God or
They
RX.
got all the information.
Instead of
That was
GodRx.
all that was really needed in the beginning of that round. They knew where the pressure was coming in. And
I don't get that.
allows Shotzi to get one, but also allows Pred to go right through middle map, right up the hallway, and
Isn't
find that
RX
kill
like
in towards
medicine?
Library onto Clayster.
Isn't that
And once
like
you
what
get that kill,
people
you know
like-
that the
isn't that
last
like
two
a thing,
players are
right?
going to be trapped in towards the plane. You take them down, you secure the round. 1-1. All defense so far.
I don't know. Maybe in English.
Again, Optic choosing to play A side here, but a little bit of a slower push. They spread out for it. Quinn's trying to stay alive. His stun
It's
has
like
gone
prescription. It's
Now-
like a prescription.
Yeah.
through. Real call that out. I think he did. Sounds there's
It's
people
like
going into the plane, but
prescribed
Clayster's also
God
being
or
pulled
some
about here.
shit.
Optic's got everything everywhere, and now they've taken
God
plane
prescribed.
control.
Maybe that's what he's trying to get.
Just curious about the timing though, because obviously Clayster was checking multiple different angles. I don't know if he spotted the player crossing towards the bomb, so Optic are going to be able to get this bomb down for free. They should have trophy systems to where the attacks are not going to be as useful as round number 1, but 35 seconds left. Kenny finds the first.
Wait.
Real desperate trying to find a pick here. Gwyn will find
That
one.
spot
They're
is
down to a 3
crazy.
versus 3. It's not as good for the Ravens this time around though, and Dashy still alive, still holding. Gonna get this one as
Slammed.
well.
Oof.
Dashy just guns him out of the sky. And Optic Texas, a much better hold for them after plane control. You've got to ask yourself there. Realistically, the Ravens just didn't call that one at all.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say, Bryce, because you get the info right off the rip. You have Real who's sitting towards lower plane. He watches 2 players cross in, but no one else is in a position to at least help him or call out the cross towards bomb. When you allow that bomb to go down for free, with Clayster getting some bad timing, all it takes is for Optic Texas to find 1 kill and then trade everything after that. And that's exactly what happened for them to secure the first attack.
Now with Optic getting 2 here, Shotzi gonna hold plane again. It's gonna be a big push. Does he get the stun? He does. Will be calling out to his teammates. Hey, they're here. Doesn't matter. Clayster will take down Pred. Shotzi still waiting. He has made them stop for just a second. And with Ravens having that first blood, do they change their mind?
I guess that's the play call that's coming in. Clayster gets that first blood into the player bottom red, so you know there's not going to be any aggression up towards the top side of the Askies, but great team shots to at least try to back down Kenny, but he's not going anywhere. We got Dashy right behind him. Dashy's able to find one, makes it a 3v3, leads to Kenny finding a second. All of a sudden, it's a ban advantage for Optic Texas.
Yeah, and Gouger's not doing
They run away
shit.
after the first blood and run straight into 2 ARs set up and ready for him.
He looks he looks like such a dad.
Around.
Dude.
You see, they don't have bomb,
So,
they don't have
like-
positioning, they don't have map control.
Yeah, bro. He literally, bro. Like this is minus awareness.
Miracle here in terminal.
Yep, just Quinn left it in 1.
Minus awareness, bro. Like this is going negative.
With Clayster finding the first blood.
This is tragic.
Carolina still lead to the L on the round. I thought they had a great adjustment. When they get that first kill, you all rotate back towards Burger, but then when you played slow like the way that they did, you had Kenny 1 shot. You probably just want to be aggressive up towards the Eskies, but when you allow Dashy to get into the play, and now you got 2 of probably the best ARs in the game shooting over you on a head glitch, that's not going to be an easy task to get done, but that leads to Kenny now on a 4 streak and Dashy on a 5 going into round 5.
On the attack, it might be a bit better here for the Ravens. They cannot give up a control that they have so many times, but Optic aren't really going for it. They're looking to see if they can make a pick here. Kenny is just throwing bullets. Doesn't find them. Dashy goes for a check himself, but they don't find anyone. At the moment, a little bit of time burnt, but no position gained.
Just trying to see how Carolina are going to be set up on their defensive side.
Ooh.
You know, been trying to go
Finally,
every
something
single time
productive,
towards A,
bro.
but got Rex with the first blood onto Dashy. Sorry, Shotzi. That's not probably the best gun for that situation, but at least Carolina shuts down that cruise missile on the side of Dashy, puts them in a man advantage, and it looks like Optic Texas have made the call. We're going to go take plane again.
Oh, he knows he's there. Shotzi just playing with him, put his toe in and pulled it straight back out. They are outnumbered. They are trying to get in position.
Put his toe
Shotzi
in
all the
and
way
straight
around the
back
flank. If he
out.
gets into this, it may be different. Real is going to get cut down. Nobody had the back of the plane for him.
I was wearing
And now Shotzi will get him himself. Quinn though gets it back. His time is running
Oh,
against
oh.
Optic. The Ravens have put a squeeze hold on them. Surely they convert this round.
Might look
Oh,
like
yeah,
God
they
RX
definitely
here.
convert the round
Fuck.
after Quinn finds that nade kill onto Pred. Oh, but Shotzi, hold on. All
Oh,
right,
you couldn't lay
there it
down.
is. The wall man comes in. That
Damn.
was great work from Gwyn. Even with Real only watching the front side of plane and Shotzi making
this
his way
fans?
towards the back.
Forgot this
He
was
makes the
today.
play happen right on
This is the
Red
last one
finds the first
for a
kill,
while,
and the
for like
second
3
one with
weeks
the
or
nade onto
something.
Pred to shut down that
This is the
bomb
last
plant.
day for 3
Beautiful
weeks.
retake out of Carolina to secure the defense.
It is, and you got to say they held their nerve just a bit. I was worried when Real got taken. They managed to just keep it together, and that's on the back of Gwyn playing the slide perfectly. Clayster here looking for another first pick, but not found anything so far. Carolina, no obvious entry for them. You can see how Optic is stacked. They have not given a lot of control over to B.
Yeah, just trying to play for that aggressive A push again because you probably, if you're Carolina, you don't want to go towards B knowing that Dashy and Kenny are on that.
Yeah, I don't get like what led to that format change. I mean, there's things that I do understand, like the qualing thing, and because last year I think like all 12 teams, if I remember correctly, all 12 teams were playing the majors, and it was just like not really interesting per se.
They have no idea, and while they've got into this play, they've got to be careful.
It's like bottom teams against the top teams. Like we already know was a like, bro.
Combining, and eventually they go down as Kenny swoops in for that final kill. Clayster left alone in a 1 versus 3. It was not an airplane entry they wanted.
And I was wondering why Optic was set up on their defense the way that they were. You had Shotzzy
so now there's quals and there's only 8 teams going into each major. Also,
that is one of those next level rounds that you're caught off guard by. You're thinking, all right, no one's.
It was that, but
we are going to be able to get this bomb for free.
Like one less major, and
but then when Pred gets that kill,
I don't know.
Allows Shotzzy to go up there, find the trade, and then sets up his teammates to find the rest. That was a textbook defensive
we have 4
round
instead
right
of 5.
out of Optic Texas.
I love the way Shotzzy just.
But I think it's always been that way though. For like, you know, I mean, the players deserve to have like, you know, Christmas with their family.
Push this out, but no, they decided to pull the Ravens across the map. They said, we've got first blood, but we're hitting.
It's okay, Chris. I hope you feel better. Thank you for coming in. As always, go lay down, feel better.
I don't know where they're going, but they have been flying all over the world in this plane as the bomb is now going to get planted. A couple wall bangs coming in from Clayster to try to find a kill. It does lead to 1 though, but at the same time, they take down Real to make it a 3v2. Optic still in the man advantage.
Fred's gonna get away as well. Actually takes down X and Clayster. That's not falling off the map, but it is falling into
this is gonna be a quick video, bro.
For Optic Texas, the Ravens cannot catch a break.
They're just picking them apart, Bryce. Like, you find the first blood towards top Eskies. Now you're thinking that all our pressure is going to be towards that B bomb. Nope. We hit you with the mind games. We get that first kill. We rotate back and then instantly take plane control. Put the bomb down. Find all the kills. And now that puts Optic Texas at game point. It's just been next level search and destroy so far, Bryce.
It has. It really, really has. And there's coming a huge...
Slamming. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, my God. Thank you for the 2-piece. Thank you for the stat padding. Fred's here as well. Real's in trouble. He gets the kill. Down to a 2 versus 2. Dashy, though, to the rescue. Has to back off. A 1 versus 2 now for Real for the map. And hope left, but it will fall. The shots he gets in.
They tried. They tried.
Rolled the dice, but it was not good enough.
Wasn't even close, Bryce. Was not close. They said, listen, nothing is working for us on our attacking rounds. Let's just throw all the strategies out the window.
I love the energy out of Optic. Like,
and unfortunately, it leads to Kenny lining up 2 headshots for the first opening kills. And then everyone
I feel like they're a little bit all over the place. There's clearly something lacking here. I feel like there's a lot of like they don't really check. There's a lot of times from the clips we see and like all the rounds end, they don't check their corners properly.
Their first round went well, but the rest of the time they weren't able to counter Optic's aggression in towards the plane over and over again. And even when they had the first bloods, never looked confident enough. And it was just better setups, better strategies, better trades. Optic Texas all the way.
And now you're down 0-2 in this series. Going into a Karachi control where it's not going to be easy going up against Optic Texas. They did lose this map in their series. Yes, I mean, in this series 2 days ago, but it doesn't even matter. They got all the momentum on their side. So Carolina need to go on break. They need to come back ready to go and try to complete another reverse sweep.
Well, it's going to be a difficult kind of one for them, realistically. A full reverse sweep is what the Ravens do need. Can they find it against a super team? Can they take down Optic Texas in what would be one of the biggest upsets so far this year, even though we're 2 weeks in? We're going to need a miracle. They're going to need a prayers. We are going to end up seeing you after the break to find out how Destiny falls.
It's LA versus who after? I forgot.
Gorillas. LA versus LA.
Hmm.
Kind of spicy.
Imagine, like...
Hey!
Nah, I said imagine, dude, like...
Ah, bro, what the fuck? I'm not putting those thoughts in my head. We?
What?
On a full screen, 2 in hand, a minute hardpoint win we have seen so far. The effort from Ultra. nearly the manslayer as well.
Yeah, the biggest we've seen so far.
Clay with the rival 9. Can he catch timing?
Oh no.
Going quickly. Doesn't see the initial. Tries to hop this. Riel has to play bodyguard. Stay down, Mr. President. Purchase tries to bait off the door. And Clay says, not so fast, young man.
We might be witnessing a break.
3 minutes before next map. It's been going quick.
No one threw the first blood. Just tries to fly right on through. He does it, slides through one. They're looking for 3 now. Is Sip. Got a chance to make the play. Chance potentially for the ace. There's 3.
Oh my god.
With the ace and the 1v2 clutch to shut it down in round 1.
Yes, Pens, they do. Basically the quals are online and then it's on LAN. Pretty sure. Unless it's only the finals on LAN, but I'm guessing they changed the format for that? I don't know though, I'm not sure. Yeah, I feel like the next match is gonna be the exciting one of today. Maybe even Toronto versus Boston. I mean, I expect Toronto to finish that like pretty easily, but I feel like Boston can tee up sometimes, you know, maybe like steal a map. But I feel like LAT versus LAG is gonna be what's spicy today. Are we winning? Yeah. Canadian bias. Wait, what do you mean Canadian bias? That's just all they've been playing, literally. Alright, like Boston are like 0-3, right?
The official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Yeah.
Let me look at the standings right now.
By Monster Energy,
Yeah.
the official energy drink of the CDL. Don't miss out on all the action at the first
went to
Call of
Game
Duty
5
League
twice.
Major, hosted by the Boston Breach.
On map 5
This
twice.
January 25th to the
Against
28th at
FaZe
the
and,
MGM Music Hall at
Surge.
Fenway in Boston. Scan the
then
QR
they just
code
got
on the
body
screen or
slammed
go
by
to
Thieves.
callofdutyleague.com for more info.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
The
back to the Call of Duty League. We
winniest
have
thing
Optic
right
Texas
right now
against
is
Carolina Royal
Miami.
Ravens, and at
Then you
the
got
moment,
FaZe, New York,
it's a little bit
Toronto,
one-sided.
Optic.
Optic Texas putting the
Seattle,
Ravens to
but
the
there's
sword,
like
Sonny.
Yeah.
3 teams only that played pre-match.
They said you woke up nice and early for
But
this
yeah,
match. You might as well
they're
get some
0-3.
more rest. And as we take a look at this billboard between the SMG battles in control, obviously Pred 1.3.
But they only-
But on the opposite side, Gwyn, he's been basically the only shining light for this Carolina Ravens roster.
It says they won 3 maps, by the way.
1.0 KD, and it's sitting at a 1.45. So that SMG and Gwyn has got to be ready for that.
Unless it's
SMG
like not
attack, 'cause those guys
updated,
are gonna
but
have a
it says
battle.
3 maps and they lost 9.
They are. Let's see how the teams stack up around them. The Ravens trying to do the impossible.
They're
They folded
technically,
yesterday against the top 14,
statistically,
and they're not
the
doing
worst
well
team
against
right now.
Atlanta today. But fate can change on the basis of a single map, and maybe the greatest team talk anyone's ever had. Because look at this, 2.3 Dashi in map 1 has hit a new Hardpoint KD record right here, right now.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, bro. And I know I don't even want to bring about like this guy's got the new record, but not a record.
So I don't think I think they just it was won to game 5.
Yeah, Godorex, we gotta spawn in, brother. We gotta lock in. We gotta get into this game.
Well, let's see what happens.
Pretty sure. Doesn't make sense otherwise. They won 2 maps against FaZe. That was the first match of the. That was the first match. When they played against LA Thieves, was it 3-0 or 3-1? For LA.
As Riel's trying to put himself in a position to play for a couple spawn kills, but you already forced Optic Texas to potentially give up.
Okay, so yeah, so, and then they got 3-0'd someone by I don't remember who.
Man, well, you only have 1 player in towards the 8 points. So Optic, they still have some time just in case they want to pressure towards that.
They got 3-0'd by Surge.
I think so.
Can we get in? Can we lock this down? Can we make this incredibly one-sided?
They only, I mean, from what I'm seeing in Major War 1 qualifier standings, they have 0 map win. They have 3 map loss, so the whole series.
Yeah,
they only have game 1. They only have 3. They lost 9.
Kills and all of Optic find the kills. They now apply the pressure and potentially put you in the spawn trap.
So if they brought FaZe to game 5, which I remember, they won 2 right there. With LA Thieves, they won 1 and they got 3-0'd.
Yeah.
The kill by Real. They're trying to get some points on it, but Dashi takes down Clayster, and you can see he's just moving around, trying to keep this clock from ticking down too fast as they get on the way. But Dashi's on a 5 streak himself. Pred keep on moving, and Real's now going to be.
There's like a game win percentage. They have like 25%, bro.
For the Ravens on this one.
Yeah, 21 to
21. And LAG has 33.
If you are Carolina, now you just have to find this next.
I mean, there's not. Wait, LAG, yeah. LA Thieves is up there, 40%.
The trade is eventually there, but now you have to slow down if you are Real. The farthest player pushed up. No,
but I think that LA played more. From what I'm seeing, LAG only played 2.
Based on him, they will search for him. They will know roughly where he is, but at the moment they're ignoring him. Codex will fall, and Gwyn, while he's been here this time, hasn't had the impact they would want him to. Still alive, still running, still cooking, but there's no ingredients, there's no fire. Eventually finds Dashi, but his teammates are gonna have to find him here for the Ravens to stand a chance.
Yeah, that's the thing. Gwyn's just waiting for his teammates to find a couple kills. He said, screw it, I'm just gonna do it myself. He finds the kill onto Kenny. Now this is gonna allow Carolina to slowly work their way in towards the cafe. Clock now comes to a full stop. All of Optic Texas trying to set up a couple pinches. Pred knows we can't go for that long distance gunfight, but how long can Carolina hold?
They're looking for him as well. Pred slips through, gets up close and personal, finds Clayster as well, but no, stays alive. They're still alive. This Gwyn is doing everything here he can. Will jump out the back, eventually taken down by Pred. The reign of terror ends on the guns of Optic, and they did so much work to get in that position, and now they have to fight for it again.
Yeah, they have to run right through the pits of fire. I think that's something that you would say, Bryce. So I tried to be like you, but here we go. With only 25 seconds left, you do have Gwyn, Mr. Do-It-All so far in this control in a position, but once he gets shut down, only 20 seconds left. Carolina had to try to stop this time. They have to sprint onto this point.
Pred continuing to hold the door. He has a cheeky close the door. Reload.
Ooh.
Clayster out of his trousers. And oh my goodness, only Gwyn can be there, but he falls as well. And for Ravens, it has been mixing, it has been majestic, but ultimately it is no good.
Yeah, that's Optic Texas is holding strong on defense. Even with Gwyn doing everything that he could, staying alive at enemy lines for about a minute to a minute and 30. His teammates could not find the right kills, though, to eventually lead towards the pinch and the stack. Optic Texas was so scattered around the map. The SMGs are just flying. When you need Dashi to come in, he finds 3 to shut down that push by himself.
Nah, that was crazy.
There's just no wrong done right now by Optic as they take round 1.
He's laughing. I love the energy between the Optic boys, though.
And out though how they are doing in the comms with an Optic Texas. Listen in.
Oh, top AC, top AC, watch out. Real, one's on the fountain house. So top AC. On the AC is 1 HP Real, bro. I saw him right. I shot, brother, for 2. Got her. He's top plat. We killed the AC? Oh, we did. Top plat. In red. We're pitching right now. No, nothing pitching. We're looking for Real, boys. Top AC, he was here. One is top red. Nice, 4. Nice. It could be left now. It could be short for a second. I'm just top plat. Are you on it? Yeah, I'm on it. I got nade on one shot. Top plat dead. I'm playing for that push you right, bro. But they'll be low. Go long, one shot. Go long, absolute, bro. Go long, absolute. I stunned him, nade him, AJ tornado.
Where is he?
And take it along. And take it along. Take it. Go in.
Oof.
I hear you, Brandon.
Oof. That was.
Oh my god, that guy's fucking terrible. We're good.
Back alley.
That guy's fucking terrible. We're good. It's crazy.
One spawn kill. I got one on spawn kill. I'm on a spawn kill spot.
I'm up in you, Brennan.
I'm on a spawn kill
I have
spot.
your shield, Brennan.
I'm spawn kill, Brandon.
What was the fire? He probably went low pillars.
Ooh.
He's low red.
Try stack.
Okay, Kenny. Okay, Kenny. Okay, Kenny.
Damn, I didn't even know that was a slap right there.
Nah, I didn't expect that either.
They are playing with their food right now. That is concise comms, and it is also devastating, eventually shutting them down for this one. But it's been almost perfect for them so far in the control.
Oh man, they're just doing everything right. Even when Pred picks up a cruise missile, he drops
Ooh!
it. Now sets up Kenny.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, Godorex wins that gunfight. He actually walks away with 2. I thought Shotzi was going to take that one, but that's going to be Carolina at least maintaining back alley control. All of Optic applying that pressure through the front end. Here comes the cruise missile for some information. Do you have a trophy to save your
Nah.
your teammate? But Optic Texas, they are in control.
I think they gotta drop GodRx, bro.
You can see
If
here,
they drop him, I think
Shotzi
they
just
could
trying
be
to
decent.
hold them off here as they get into it. There's a huge kill by Pred as they walk into this point.
I feel like he was doing decent on some matches, but I feel like some, I don't know, maybe I had a,
There's only
When's
the
fucking
Ravens in
that's
store.
having
Flying through to save them here.
awareness issues.
He's done. The tick is almost upon us, and the Ravens find nothing into this one as they go down 2-0 in the control study.
Oh, yeah,
No, the backgrounds of like Carolina is killing me.
Texas, they not making no
I mean, got a
mistakes,
towel
they
in his
making the
background.
game
Look.
look easy. Even in that in the final moments right
fucking
there,
towel.
when
Is he
they're
in his
putting that
bathroom?
setup, when they are capturing that
Like,
B
bro,
point, you
what?
saw
He's
Kenny
on the
in towards
fucking
top
toilet?
red. He's watching top AC, and he's
Imagine.
also watching the red hop up. They go
Oh,
towards the
shit.
second
He is getting
story.
shit
So
on.
Optic Texas, they've definitely been putting a work on the back end, and right there was a full display. Now up 2-0 in the series, 1 round away from a nice little sweep.
Well, here we go. Is there a comeback? Is there any hope? Is there any fuel left in the tank for the Ravens? So they try to desperately find something here in this game. They get a couple of kills. They have some time on to 8, but already flanks coming through. Optic Texas, Pred and Kenny are going hunting.
But Clayster at least finds that kill on the Pred. It is a trade, but second segment is about to be completed over towards A. You already have Kenny in the position, holding down Junkyard, not going to let anyone slip on by. He's going to influence those spawns to spawn over towards Chicken Coop or towards back Diner. Not going to give him the free straight roam to try to get in towards the point, but A's actually still not captured yet. Optic Tech still putting a lot of pressure towards the middle of the map, but I don't know if it's going to be enough as Clayster finds Pred. Eventually it's going to lead to this time being extended by a minute, so now you have 2 minutes and 14 seconds to close out B.
For the Ravens, they must roll the shoulders, they must roll the sleeves, and they must roll over Optic here to have a chance. You already see posturing for positioning. They don't have the map control. They need to find a little bit of it and win these trades just to make it competitive, because at the moment they are being shut out.
Yeah, they have to get out of their spawn, and the only way through is right up the middle of the map, and Gwyn with a great snap to take down Shotzi. Now potentially puts himself in a position to make a play. Him and Godorex made their way out. Gwyn is not slowing down. Another one-on-one gunfight versus Pred goes in his favor. And now with Godorex in that position, he just has to allow his teammates to get a couple kills. Kenny's still in the same position. He hasn't died for about 2 minutes. Someone get the damn kill.
Well, Gwyn comes over. Oh! Shut down as well, and Gwyn just has to go everywhere and do everything at the moment. The Ravens cannot find a way through. Godorex hoping somebody crosses his sights here. He may even just have to jump B to pull the players away and give the players a chance. Real gets Shotzi though. An opportunity here. You can see Optic now rolling back as they try to find the players in the backfield.
Yeah, and that was Pred. He was the guy that was roaming around on the map. He said, oh, wait, 3 flanking? All right, now I'm going to set up the reflank, and that now leads to him finding 2 kills through that back alley, shuts down the pressure. And now they're so focusing on, we got to take down Gwyn, because he's going to try to be the playmaker again. Can his teammates from the rest of the side of Carolina find a couple kills around the map? No, they do not. Pred finds 2. The cruise missile gets invested. You have the info. And Kenny still has not died, Bryce.
That is what is known as a spawn trap. That is what is known as a beating. Unbelievably one-sided here, but Gwyn has found his way into B. Just a tiny hope for him, but he has to get on the point. Pred is hunting him as well. He knows where he is. Puts the bullet in and now goes for the chow and cuts him down.
No, Pred is 26-9. This is disgusting.
And Ravens, they're the other side of the map. They now have to run the gauntlet in 15 seconds. And I don't know if they can do it.
No, they can't.
Finally, they take down Kenny, but there's not that much time left. You have to go. You have to get on this point. Optic Texas holding on the cut, but those 2 kills might be it, Bryce. They might have found something.
Gwyn gets himself in again. The timer is stopped at 3.9 seconds, but he is alone. The Ravens are running to meet him. Surely from this point they can't win. Pred calling in everything as well.
Why did Clayster try and cross right
fall. The Pred missile does nothing, and it will be Optic Texas with another clean 3-0. The Ravens are not happy, and there's a reason for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy after this match either, Bryce. Just came
yeah, Pred was just fucking insane
in a 30-minute
right here.
Series, not a single map was close. Optic Texas just completely outclassed Carolina from start to finish. The only shining bright light was the only player to go positive for Carolina. Gwyn was putting himself in so many positions to try to make plays happen with that SMG in hand, but with his teammates not finding any kills, you can't get any map control, especially when Kenny stays alive in towards the junkyard for about 2 minutes, and then finally you take him down, and there's only 15 seconds left, so you have to continuously sprint forward to try to make a play happen.
That's how it's been today.
Man, Optic Texas looking great in this match, handle business with ease, clean 3-0 to start the day.
It certainly is, and we talked about Dashi in map 1 setting the hardpoint KD record. Well, in the control, Pred just set the control KD record with a 2.7. Record breakers, heartbreakers. I've only been back for about 40 minutes. What a game.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I guess if you want to break a couple records, just play Carolina. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, that's crazy to say.
I suppose we
if you want to break a couple records, just play Carolina is insane.
Optic Texas, a great win for them.
100%, my friend. 100%, my friend. Let's bring in the desk back.
Yeah.
I gotta hear what they gotta say about this match.
If you want to break some records, just play Carolina. Study with the dagger, bro.
The dagger, yeah.
People breaking records in multiple maps.
Bryce, Study, great to have you joining us today. We'll catch you a little bit later.
Yeah, no, that.
First match, the DoorDash challenge is complete. Optic has scored before our food has arrived, and honestly, I didn't finish my monster. Those are big cans, but I couldn't finish it before this series was done. And Pred may have had the most impressive performance I've seen so far in an individual game. Ali, what's your takeaway?
I mean, it's so bad that like you're starting to question like, is Optic that good or is Royal Ravens really just that bad? I mean, Optic continuing that part.
Oh nah, bro, they're getting flamed. Oh, I feel so bad, bro.
For me, to be honest, in this series.
Low-key had hope for them this year, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a tough
little bit.
Optic have a 100% hold rate on Skid Row so far, now 3-0 on that map. P2, 4 and 5, they have like the biggest differentials. So already starting to get into team's head when it comes to the map picks. Then we get to that S&D. I knew Optic was going to win this series. I just didn't think it'd be this dominant. They've fixed a couple big errors they've had in the first couple series that they played. I mean, their defense, they were 11th in the league. Well, today the defense was unbelievable. I love the patience that we saw.
Nah, Kenny's play right here was fucking insane.
On Karachi Control, something they haven't been able to win. Not many teams, to be honest, because of the nature of this map, but Optic are able to do it this time around off of Pred just going absolutely nuts. And
they did fix a couple things though. I'm glad to see it. Shots is popping off, Pred's popping off, everybody's popping off, doing their thing, doing good.
It's really early in the season. It just felt like it was too easy.
That's why you brought Pred in. And my quick question here is for Memories in the chat, who says, what SMG are they using? Why the Rival 9? Why do the pros gravitate towards
no, play so pissed.
Because it's disgusting.
Wait, I think Optic might have a different rival than Royal Ravens.
They might have a different internet, too.
All right, it is time for our Monster Energy Winner Spotlight. That's coming up here in just a moment. Ali, though, is this the most impressive win we've seen from Optic so far?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is their first 3-0, and it was, I thought the Miami Heretics one or the LA Thieves was going to be the fastest 3-0 we've had, but this one definitely takes the cake.
And Nameless, who is the most impressive individual on Optic?
I'm going to go with Pred and the response that he's had after their first match, honestly. You know, he said that he was receiving a lot of criticism, trying to learn to deal with it. He said, people, don't forget what we are capable of. In the last two series, he has been absolutely lights out. This team looks unreal.
Big shout out to everyone over at the Optic camp. We've got Bruce on the line. It's your monster winner spotlight with Dashy. And Dashy,
What's up,
you guys are trying to get us home before, I guess the sun goes down here at 5 o'clock in Ohio. What's going on in this series, man? How did you guys cruise through the Ravens?
I mean, we've been improving every day as a team, so it was just pretty easy. Just play our game and have fun and be confident.
Actually, there's only so much I can ask you about a series like this when you guys look so dominant. So instead, I'm going to ask how excited you are for the first event of the season and what you're going to do for the holidays.
I definitely can't wait for the first LAN. It's definitely one of those things you look forward to as a competitor. And for the holidays, I mean, nothing special. I'm going to go back to Canada, chill with the family. Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. My brother, if you guys are watching, appreciate you guys. I'll be home soon. But yeah, just gonna be.
See, that's cute. They get to spend like the holidays with their family.
I want to ask you, in the search and destroy, it seemed like you guys took a little bit more of a patient approach. Like you were playing red on defense and back security on offense, just sort of waiting for the game to come to you guys. Was that a point of emphasis in preparation for this match?
I mean, yeah, you know, as a competitor or former competitor, and just giving different looks, not trying to, you know, always give the same strats because you know pros are always adapting. So we're just kind of, you know, playing off the info and playing as a team.
Love it.
Dashy, as we take a look at some of your highlights, I got to ask you about one of the greatest holidays in gaming history. How excited are you to play the Christmas noobs in MW3?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be pumping. I'll be on the servers. I'll be live. Shout out, twitch.tv/Dashy. I'll be live.
All right, man, it's going to be live. Dashy, we look at your highlights, the fist bumps, the smiles. It seems to be going all right there in Texas. Anything you want to say to the fans before you go?
Love you guys. Shout out to Greenwall. I mean, every year it's we try to put on for you guys, so we appreciate you guys.
3-1 start. Ain't bad.
All right.
Boston. That's Dashy.
All right. All right.
First win on the day. We'll see you later.
Yeah, John, this is.
Peace.
Good stuff there from Bruce. And remember, that is just match number 1 of 3. A little bit later, we've got LA Thieves versus LAG. You're going to see Toronto versus Boston. But before that second match kicks off, reminder, pick up your packs if you haven't already. Join in on the fun. This is our Code Warrior pack. And Allie, why do you love to unleash your inner warrior?
Because it means pub stomping. Just like you said, the best holidays coming up, so why not look good while you do it?
That's right. The Call of Duty Endowment Pack, every dollar that you guys bring in is going to go directly to the Call of Duty Endowment, putting veterans back to work here in the States. We're going to break. When we come back, it's that second fight. Who is the king of LA?
I am hungry.
Will it be a thief or gorilla today? Stay tuned to find out.
Imagine LAG, bro.
Emily, what, bro? What'd I tell you? What the fuck? You act like you didn't have money on this shit.
I know.
Why are you putting those juice foul to win right now, bro? Like, fucking stop.
It's my anxiety, dude.
You want to put me in your little fucking anxiety bus and fucking drive us off a cliff or what, bro? Like, what the
Nah, in
fuck?
GTA, dude. In GTA, dude.
GTA, though.
In GTA, dude. Yeah, dude. Brad said, GG's Raven, we win 3-0 brick by brick, and he posted like a picture, right? And Justice said, bro, you played Ravens. Oh, bro, I feel so bad. And he said, LMAO. Like, bro. AG thinks he's LeBron. Bro, Shotzi tweeted GG said Carrot 130. AG thinks he's LeBron. Oh shit. Like, I know. I know. Dashi 2.3 in map 1 is a new Hardpoint KD record. That's looking insane. Even if like it's
got control KD record in the fucking.
Yeah, Preda said the new control KD record at 2.7. 2.7, bro. Optic just set 4 new KD records. So Dashi HP KD is 2.3, Dashi SND KD is 4, Pred Control was 2.7, and Dashi Series KD is 1.84. You wanna know the Carolina's KD, like total? Godric's got 0.49. Real got 0.52. Clay got 0.66. And Gwen is the only positive at 1.
Gwen needs to be on 100 Thieves, bro. If he plays for Afro, oh my god. And then they drop Cammy and get Tim. Nice.
Bro, Call of Duty League. wait, bro. Wait, I'll post in my chat. It's funny. I can't believe they're tweeting that, like.
Damn. One thing I like about like gaming is fucking like gaming Twitter, bro, is they fucking go at each other. This shit's so fucking funny.
Champions are born.
No other sport does that. Well, this isn't really a sport, but
It's esports.
I think it should be called like e-competition or something. E-comp. It's not really a sport.
It is though. It's internet sport. It's comp.
So much history in one place.
It's pro level.
It's time
It should be e-comp. I think. When I think of a sport, I think of actually like involving like physical activity, essentially. This is like super mental.
That's what, bro. That's why it's called e-sport, internet sport.
Listen, I said what I said. Right?
You're still wrong.
Okay. You're trying to sell our cash. You're calling me wrong. Like, bro, what? Are we good?
Get your goofy
Hello?
up.
We're about to play.
We're about to play.
Dan, it's time to play. We got LA Thieves going up against LAG, the Gorillas versus Thieves for the title of Kings of Los Angeles. And, well, both teams, they could use a win tonight. 1-2 if you're the Thieves, 0-2 if you're the Gorillas so far in our first 2 weeks, Nameless.
Yeah, you know, for LAG in their last match, though, it was a lot better. They went to a Game 5. They honestly choked that series. You think about that P1, if they kill Skies, they win the game. The Game 2 S&D, round 11, they had numbers, still lost. So I think LAG can definitely put up a fight in this.
All right, LAG underdogs on paper. LA Thieves are in favor of the victory today. If you look at Joe Deceives, Ghosty, Cammy, and Afro, you won one of your first 7 maps, but then you handed Boston to 3-0.
Yeah, for LA Thieves, the biggest question mark right now is consistency, which I know is a bit
Yeah,
odd to say
so
only
wait,
for a second
3-0?
week, but
They 3-0'd Boston. I think they
the Boston Breach went game 5 against Atlanta.
yeah,
FaZe,
they
arguably
3-0'd Boston. I think Boston got a map on Surge.
roll them. So for LA Thieves, it's just about finding
which doesn't make sense, but
battle for the Monster Energy pregame and not staying ahead and can't hold when they do. They're 11th in the league in rotation and their hold percentage ranks 10th. Again, very early to talk about some data, but already some
69%.
Ali, you know who Aaron Donald is?
No, I don't.
He is elite, greatest defensive player ever. I love that. He would be proud of the controlled defense. 6-1 round count with an 85% win percentage. It ranks first. Shout out to our stats guy.
Yeah, love our stats, folks. Everyone behind the
Good
scenes, and of course, everyone playing in purple today. Let's meet the Gorillas. If you haven't seen them yet, this squad boasts an 0-2 record, but the games have been tight. Assault, a world champion from WW2, playing with Fame, Diamond Khan, and Estriel. One of the coolest news stories in the CDL. You got a lot of young talent. You got a veteran, but you got 12th across the board when it comes to points. This team needs to up their game.
Yeah, definitely.
Monster Energy pregame, dude, just close out the maps. I mean, there is a situation where they should have 5-0'd their last series, and we know that they can do something in certain situations. They got Con and Fame. We've seen what they're capable of doing in that map number 2. LAG, man, you just watch your head. You just keep it. Just close it out.
I just hit my bet.
Oh, congrats! Debut.
Whole squad getting ready. Waving
That's fire. That's gas.
Before we get kicked off here, happy holidays once again. The final episode before we go into the holiday season, and it's time to take a look at our second best of 5 maps for this one. How many Karachis? I see just one. We're gonna go to Invasion for a Hardpoint and Search and Destroy. If we get to a game 4 and 5, do we get their nameless?
I think potentially we do, yeah. And for LA Thieves, I think they're pretty happy about that. Invasion 4 and 5. There's a set of invasions that they won in their very last series that they look great on. Although they did have to rally back in that S&D, still they're dangerous.
Ali, Subbase has the record for most kills. We saw Journey do it yesterday with 40. Does anyone in this lobby challenge that number?
No, sorry.
Prove me wrong. I think he does. He goes by the name of Estriel, and I will make my pick official right now. Prediction time.
Better say LAG.
Who is going to win Los Angeles? Purple.
Fair enough.
Wait, you actually picked LA?
I'm in purple today.
All right, I'm going LA Thieves. I gotta rock the red with the hair. You know what I'm saying?
All right, 13 and 5. I'm about to be there as well. Nameless.
I'm going LA Thieves. I think they
LA Thieves. Nameless drops further into the whole chat. Am I wrong? Are they right? Let us know.
Wait, Subliners tweeted, not gonna lie, LAG, I failed to answer the call and their fans deserve coverage too. We're stepping in. Welcome to the LAG Liners. Lights out. Someone please turn the lights on. Yo, that's so funny.
This is your opportunity to catch up to Puckett on the desk. The Battle of Los Angeles is upon us. Our second
LA Thieves said, good luck today, pal. And Subliner said, this might not have been the best match to cover on their behalf.
What's the Thieves going to have against them today? We've got a fun series ahead of a Subbase to start things off. Chance. It's going to be an engagement-heavy mix.
What's the roster? Check notes. 4 COD players.
This is the series where, like, I most disagree with, like, the public sentiment, because everybody, except for Puckett, has basically been talking about it like it's going to be an LA Thieves, like, 3-0 or 3-1 kind of deal. I think LAG, actually, like, what we saw from these guys against New York, they look good. And, like, I know Toronto smacked them around in the hard point just a little bit, but there are some lethal threats on this squad. Diamond Con has been playing fantastic. And then across the board, like, Fame had a struggle series early on, but he had a pretty solid bounce back. And Assault and Estriel have also looked pretty solid. I know maybe good news on the flip side for LAT, getting rid of Highrise S&D against Gorillas seems to make a lot of sense. Maybe the maps come into play, but I do actually have pretty high expectations for this squad now.
Expectations sky high, ladies and gents, for the LA Thieves and LA Gorillas here in the series. Both teams looking to get a big win. It'd be nice for both of them. We'll see if the Thieves can pull something out. It's been close, but no cigar for them for a hot minute. Jonas Thieves is not warming up. He's on his phone for sure. Afro shooting bots. But both of our squads from Los Angeles, plenty to prove here in this matchup. And just it's the tougher one. I mean, the start of the season is always a little bit difficult. I think Clint said it yesterday or the day before. He was like, it's kind of the preseason. You know, things are going to change. We've got a patch on its way. Everything's going to look a little different when we come back after the holiday period. But God only knows.
Okay, let's go. I was the stream earlier. It was good. It was really good. Thank you.
Under your team's name. Let's see if they can
we averaged like a 150, I think. Good time too. Honestly, the zombie part was so fun. Warzone part, it's good, but it's like, you know, I wish I get audio and I get landed on. You know what I'm saying? Or like when someone's next to me. Apart from that, the view. Nah, the stream's always good.
They got absolutely picked apart. They kept up in the slang department. The scoreline was not good, but looks at it from what we saw against Toronto yesterday. This might just
nobody's talking about Kenny, bro. He had a 1.55.
Have a very good chance for a strong
Optic
showing here.
Kenny.
Looks like we're kicking on board with Estriel start.
Put respect on
Yeah,
my
they
boy, bro.
been tested. They've proven their mettle against some of the finest in the league. How they held up against LA Thieves. Here we go, baby. Outside of the map, we're going to see a little bit of an opening engagement here. Can Ghosty get two? Oh, yes, he does. That's Hardpoint for the Thieves for now. Diamond Con through middle, trying to stop the flow of points.
I love that break from Ghosty too. You see the nade just backing him down, setting themselves up for the individual two-piece he's able to get. But in spite of the nice opening break on one side of the map, LAG.
Yeah, I know, Chen. I agree with that.
P1 and already so much more time than we
I wish
saw
they
this
put
map
more
yesterday.
stuff in zombies, bro. That's just so fun.
Wow.
Bro, that Easter egg I did earlier with the worm, that shit was gas.
On this one, we're flowing so far. Both teams fighting over it. Final 15 seconds, and it's all purple for now. The Gorillas in control. Diamond Con with the kills once again. Looking to get the final 10. Rotations already covered. That side of the map very much Gorilla territory for now. Spawns are fantastic for them. The Thieves got to fight their way over to it now.
And it seems like Diamond Con more or less picking up where he left off, even get some decent damage towards the end. You saw Fame had a nice start as well, so things going well for Gorillas on point on the rotation as well.
You see what I'm
I don't know if
seeing?
I see a trophy anywhere around this hill. Looks like one's up pop, so a little bit of a safety net. As you can see, LA Thieves trying to work through not only the top side, but the outside of the map.
Kemi needs help, bro.
Fame up close to person on the MCW, finds one, not able to get around that column.
Come on, Kemi.
Trying to make his way forward. Kemi doesn't look at the side door, manages to find the entry. Space now being dominated by the LA Gorillas players. Steve's on the outside, trying to get through the window. Here comes Afro with a sub. Assault stunned up, no problem. Estriel wiped off the face of the planets, and that's the break from the
Okay, let's go Afro. Afro, pop off, pop off. Yes, let's go.
It is an absolute battle, just flood after flood, and looks like LAT maybe contested by Diamond Con for the final few seconds.
Ooh, okay.
Strip him away, and he is going to do exactly that. Diamond Con delivers for two. You see his team set up on a rotation.
Any rotations out of LATs, bro? Y'all going for a second?
I'm very curious as to how much time they can actually convert. Looks like basically none.
I was going to say they're in trouble now. Ghosty sends a little parting gift for his boys there, but a little too late. Can the Thieves hold on? They've got a bit of presence now. They have to cross no man's land. That's where Diamond Con's got the guns up. Beautiful shots. Joe Deceives couldn't finish it. Couple bales on the outside now. Cammy, heavy tags, not enough to get the kill. Diamond Con once again, long range shots with the MCW. Beautiful work. As you've still got no one close enough to that point, the Gorillas are holding them back.
Yeah, this is the
Nice, Joe. That's good shots.
Right now, basically just nothing but empty time on this hill. Both teams, I mean, great in the kills column. I guess an opportunity to pad some stats, but not actually accrue a lot of time, which, I mean, in the end, just good news for LAG. Maybe they only get 10 seconds on the hill, but to prevent LAT from collecting too much. And on rotation, Estriel has actually managed his way into new. He loses a gunfight, but still, it's going to be actually now Afro sort of by himself. So a
okay.
rotation. Looks like the ARs, though, for LAT able to stabilize. However, they do not get that back spawn.
The good old tunnel coming up now. Thieves are in first. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of trophies. I'm seeing a lot of crossfire there. Diamond Con once again. What an individual
we any rotations. Any rotations.
Cold War days. The man's on a tear right now. It's a 5 spree. If not for the final bullets there from Afro, it would have been a problem. Streaks of this map, very dangerous indeed. Afro cuts his way through mid. Still, Gorillas control the hardpoint.
I mean, they're just like, they're fighters on this map. It seems like constant bullies. Even when they get broken on hills, they're keeping LAT out. Another situation where they're having to really battle when they actually didn't get the hill first, but very successful at it. Good
very tempted. LAG 2.6 right now.
Trophies, and as we know on this hill, if you do not have a trophy, you are going to die by an explosion. But
actually,
there's the first rotation nearly through.
Wait, really?
LAG maintaining that lead.
Yeah.
It's been soft finish so far. Keeping the pace
You
up.
sure?
Over to the tank we go.
Yeah, because if they win,
if
they win, I win.
Nice shots, but not enough to keep
I'll
Estriel at bay.
win my money
He has
back
got that top
or
office
not my
covered.
money back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll win
But if they lose, then you did that for no reason.
Two lanes wide open.
The,
Here comes the shots from Fame.
the other parlay will hit if I lose.
But the Gorillas still in control. Let's go for a quick listen in.
I'll make
100, you said?
as much money. Yeah, 100. I won't make as much money, but I'll make some money. I'll make what I lost.
Yeah, so you basically even.
So I'm basically either break even or I make money no matter what. Just take all the
Oh, it was just suspended. It literally suspended my face.
I need it.
Yeah, it's going down.
I ain't getting that time. I spawned 10, I spawned 3. Bro. One dead. Goes good. One
Okay, it worked. It worked. It's at 2.4 though.
Yeah, I'm trying to get I'm going I'm late. Back to 2 pot. I left him.
1 mid alley, I think.
Long one bullet, Danny. P2 dead. 1 up mid. Before he's already here on their box. I'm trying to hit him. It's Joe. Yeah, P2. I killed him on the box. Top P2. Afro's in glass. Top P2.
P2 got me.
I don't see P2. I don't see the guy P2. It's top P2. One shot Joe. Top A1 dead. One shot Joe. Top P2. And he's weak here. Okay, 1 P5.
Diamond is fucking shitting, bro.
Be close P4 too. The good P long. I'm gonna take her out. I'm trying
to look at mid alley.
Still a 20-point game with the purple side of Los Angeles squad still in the lead. Not a whole lot being given either side chance. If we maintain this trajectory, the Guerrillas win.
Well, it also, if we maintain this trajectory, it might be a game that ends on the game clock. It's going to be a very close situation, but that is just one of those things these players have to manage when the late game sort of kicks in Hardpoint. But long way to go before we get there. At the moment, P2 is the hill that just popped, and it is LAT for the moment in full control. You get the jump spots in, you get the trophies. It's the full setup that they want.
Here we go. Thieves finally win a big rotation. Will they have all the holes plugged in this sinking ship? 20-point game now.
Ooh.
Keeping them down. 3 clean dead. That's the all gone. Guerrillas, that's the break.
And then they just spawn in the middle of the map, though, so maybe an opportunity for, there you go, Diamond kind of rack up a few, able to pick up 1, but spawns can be relentless on this hill. You get a clean 4-man wipe, 3 seconds later, they're right back to the hill, and Afro frying as well.
Afro!
22.
Huge!
He's doing his best to keep up with the slang that Fame and Diamond kind of brought to the table, but as has been typical the entire game, when LAT have a little bit of success, LAG then bounce right back and still maintain that lead.
That is the biggest lead they've had so far here in the matchup. The Thieves have managed to get themselves into the dry dock, but is it going to be enough to hold on? Cammy in the deep back spawn. He's got to hold these players at bay. And the long-range shots from Diamond Con and the rest of the members of the Guerrillas have been so brilliant. Cameron McGilligan still holding the back line. 3 dead now for the Guerrillas, but the spawns are terrible. Turn around, lads. They're behind you. Estriel gets it. Estriel gets the kills, and that could be an open point for the Guerrillas.
I'm glad you saw that. I did it. You called it the spawn to be terrible. Looked at the minimap and I was
Bro,
like,
how did
he
he
is
get
just
that
straight
spawn?
up behind him. Okay, but then there's purple arrows everywhere. So a very unfortunate
This
moment
is
for
intense,
LAT.
yeah.
Admittedly, I don't know how much time they were going to get on this hill anyway, but never fun to deal with. Still a 50-point gap. Fame attempting to stay alive, but it's the submarine hill. Not going to be successful there. And now in rotation, Ghosty laying down the law, getting a nice little 2-piece and buying his team some time. But we actually had Joe Deceives playing it slow. I mean, they're just sort of giving up this back pressure. They want to take the fights from the hill.
On time, boys. Afro's got 2 on the corner. Nice timing. Lovely shots out of the pair of them. Fame just managing to walk away with that one a fraction of a second. Sees the gunfight go his way. Joe Deceives on Eddie. Watching the back line now. It's starting to soak this time up, but for the Thieves, do you really need all of this and some? The Guerrillas have been so on point with the breaks, and potentially here comes another.
That was beautiful so far, right? Yeah, you're forcing the deep spawn as well. You got Cammy sort of the cutoff man towards the middle of the map, and his job right now, slow him down, at least gets out a little bit of damage, but you see those nades going through. Question is, can you get through that trophy? Yes, they can. That is 4 stuns going through, the 4 nades right behind it, and the gunny to back it up.
Jesus
Perfect
Lord,
coordination coming out of the Guerrillas, and again, they continue to fight on Subbase.
2 trophies in
That was good.
Throw your way at them. Look at that, it's fireworks on the inside of the tunnel. That's going to be more than occupational hazard right now. Tags in, Assault, hold it down, stays alive, crossfire. Can anyone get him out the point? No, Assault, last man standing. Guerrillas, what a break, what a hold.
I mean, this is just such a good moment, too. You already got guys like Fame posted up on the rotation anew, so he's an important cutoff man. And, of course, Diamond Con, who has 34 kills, by the way, again in a power position by the God Hetty. Ends up effectively baiting out his teammate. The nice 2-piece there from Ghosty.
Nah, bro, 34 already?
Setup for LA Thieves to deal with, but they break it down, get back in the hill, and are working on
I think their record is 40.
Estriel, somewhat ethereal play right now. Oh, that was a bit windy. I was going to say, man, he's doing a fantastic job of staying alive, being a difficult player to handle. But the rest of his teammates doing just that. Assault from up top, cleaned up. Here comes pressure to the point. Thieves cut down. It's over to Fame. Ghosty's got to check the close left. Joe Deceives on the slide. Not enough. Fame him.
On
Guns are all
nasty
down. The
heady,
Thieves
bro.
once
God
again wiped off the map.
That's
Plenty of time for the
disgusting.
Gorillas.
GA, that, god damn.
Yeah, that's insane. That's an insane spot.
Keep him alive for the extra little bit of scrap. And keep in mind, the Des brought up the kill record on this map, and if they thought anyone would break it, DiamondCon hasn't gotten there yet, but he is certainly creeping up on it. Maybe only a minute left on the game clock, but 36, he is well on his way.
He's whizzing. He's absolutely whizzing. Wherever the 200-point
That's
mark,
yo.
of 40 here in Hardpoint is definitely within sight. And Fame, I mean, if he has a crazy run of things, he could also get there at 32 kills now, 6 spree, cruise missile, another 3 dead for the Thieves.
And it's just power position domination, right? You got guys on the higher points on both sides of this hill, so they're just playing for the kills. Once they get a 3-man wipe, someone moves to jump on it, and even when you fall outside the hill, it's all for a bait. Fame ends up falling after the 7 spree.
We're not pro at 32.
But again, it's a P1. It is a slobber knocker of a hill. Anytime you can get for Gorillas, it's good time, and DiamondCon right there in position. I mean, Gorillas have truly just been in control of the game so far from start to finish.
By God, it is absolutely one chance. Here comes kill number 39. DiamondCon soaking the final few moments. 36 seconds on the game clock. We could see another sub-base finish to time. But 250 is very much within reach. Here we go into the new. Afro's up there to save the day, but he has to worry about the game clock. Got to get a body in the point. If you're the Thieves, there's still time to get it done.
And you got what Adam saw the power position, and Afro gets dealt with
It's
on the
toast.
flip side. Nobody in this time. And actually,
It's toast, bro.
Joe Thieves is now in between the entire team of LAG. Shoots one player in the back, then he himself gets shot in the back. So it's a confusing moment, but just desperation time for LAT. Deal with the chaos because there is 18 seconds left on this game clock.
Trying to make it happen. Estriel now on the time, trying to get these players off. Get them off, basically win it. Thieves are holding on. DiamondCon gets to 40. He's tied the record. Can he break it? 14 seconds to go. Assault from upstairs. Not enough. Oh dear. The Thieves hold on. 15 seconds. They have to hit the rotation.
No, you have to. You can 2-pump.
I mean, this is just GG though.
That's what
We're
they
going to
said.
Submarine Hill. There's 12 seconds left on the game clock. It's impossible to stay alive. You get a 3-man wipe. LAG have absolutely done it.
Wait, DiamondCon has 40. Let's go. Get 41. Get 41, dude. Get 41, dude.
5 seconds for the one beam. Can't get it done, but at least they got the win.
Wait! They're still going! Alright, there it is. Wow, that was a confusing one. Don't worry, production. Fame also felt the confusion there, but the cruise was the absolute deal breaker. The 0.0 seconds on the clock. We might have a replay of that. DiamondCon, he didn't break the record. He was so close to it. But the LA Gorillas, a decisive start to Subbase there. The Thieves
So close to it.
come out a little flat chance.
And this is why I said, like, the community sentiment on the LA Gorillas, like, at the start of the year, made sense. I was on the same page, no disagreements. But again, after the performances we've seen from them, like, we have to start giving them at least a little bit more respect. Fame, by the way, double-tied it. So that was the correct answer. Is anyone going to break the record? No, but Fame and DiamondCon will simultaneously add their names to the list. I mean, just a phenomenal game.
240s, bro.
Again, when we saw LAG play against Toronto, yes, they got absolutely smoked, but they kept up in slang. So I think Toronto is built different against everybody else. LAG looks like a very dangerous sub-base team.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly the case. As far as the raw power goes, the Gorillas.
This is bad. This could be really bad.
They're on Subbase. ARs go crazy here on Modern Warfare 3. Well, highlights now. There's going to be a lot of purple on your screen as the LA Thieves were beaten and bullied here in the frozen tundras of Subbase. They managed to keep it together at times, but once that lead's pulled away from them, there was no looking back. Gorillas, brilliant start from them, Chance, and again, 240 bombs in a single map. We might not be seeing that after the patch changes, but for now, lads, try to break the record, try to hold on to that one, and a little accolade you get to take with you through the year.
Yeah, I suppose that early portion of the year sub-base special maybe is sort of those stat padding little moments that we're going to have. But either way, clean work through and through. I mean, LAG literally, like Ghosty had a strong opening break. It got broken down in like 5 seconds effectively after that. And then LAG just had control of the game the entire time. Of course, though, LAT, very much a team I expect to be able to bounce back. I think we might just have a long series on our hands.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Search and Destroy can be a little bit mixy in this game, and both teams with a decent showing so far. Very, very competitive game mode. Control, we've seen it happen a few times. I do believe we are going to a high-rise for that one, unless I'm absolutely faded. The boy's not faded. High-rise Control, super tight game against the New York Subliners that LAG had, and then a double dose of Invasion to close the series out. Decent chance we do get to that Invasion hardpoint. We will see, though. Karachi Search and Destroy chance. Let's get it.
Yeah, I mean, Karachi is going to be a good time, sort of novel looks, I think, for both of these teams. I'm very excited for that high-rise Control as well, because as you pointed out, great looks from LAG going toe-to-toe against the New York Subliners, and also a map where LAT looked super clean on when they played it. Very effective at setting up the spawn traps. I mean, they had a stranglehold on the map on offense, like 2 different rounds for the Thieves. So high-rise is going to be a fun one indeed to try to look for that separation, because I know high-rise is, when a team is good at the map,
I'm so hungry, bro.
Against them, just like auto-videoing it, taking care of business.
I have my pasta. I have my pasta.
S&D, Thieves were like, just don't want any. It's cool. That's a weird match.
I just gotta get off my ass.
Team on it, so
get off
sort
your
of
ass.
a battle for that little extra edge.
Okay.
Well, speaking of
guys, I'll be right back. Okay.
2 players specifically in this series, Estriel and Joe Deceives. When it comes to S&D, who's going to be the difference maker for their squad? Both of them sitting at that 0.6. Not a tremendous bit away of the chance. Only major difference there is the opening round duels there, bottom of the screen. 50% for Joe Deceives. At the very least, he's bringing that difference there. But for these two, it's going to be a big moment. Who will step it up? Eyes on both these players to make the difference for their team. That's what they look like. That's what their names are. Keep an eye out, ladies and gents.
And this is certainly a map, I'd say, for both of these guys to have the opportunity to step up as well, because I know you've had Thieves, played a decent bit of Invasion. It's like AR heavy. Joe Deceives might just be sort of like an intel guy on the map for the squad. And then I know Estriel, we've seen him on high-rise S&D like twice now. He just gets left on the B bomb site, sort of like out to dry, and again, just plays for information to spot the guys underground. So Karachi, a mix-up. Maybe one of these guys will step up and pop off. Obviously, very young to the league. Sort of got to get that momentum going.
Diamond Con, the diamond in the rough. He's a demon, an absolute demon. I mean, that's a 1.5 thus far in Search and Destroy. He's been really solid in Respawn as well. Diamond Con, a player that has certainly been overlooked since his Cold War debut for the New York Subliners, I think. Was then he was in the yellow? Yeah, he was. Yeah, bro.
And he was super solid on that team, Us. Like I was very surprised he didn't get picked up the following year, because when he was playing for New York, he genuinely did look good. But his early nades out and about, looks like LA Thieves playing a little bit slow off spawn just to dodge him. But where they played slow over towards B, middle of the map control, Afro found himself in the mix. I know sub players in that sort of P1 spot in S&D, they love it. They are very difficult to kill.
I'm just saying, he's been overlooked since then.
True.
Not getting overlooked in the moment, though. E-bomb site pressure. Joe Deceives was trying to bait out a player. Those of you can see him down there. He's just slip sliding. There's the opening salvo of fire from Assault. Suppresses Cam. He gets him back. The quick reposition. Smoke's there. And Joe Deceives, he slipped the net. Who was being suppressed in that instance?
Well, that's that. Oh, there you go. It baits out the first kill. Gets the second as well. I was going to say the smoke only baited out a single stun. After that, doesn't matter. But they pick up the kills in short order. 2 versus 4. And it looks like that bomb is going to go down as well. Diamond Con picks one for the 2v3, but at least the bomb gets planted. Advantage for the Thieves.
Yeah, the Thieves already have taken over as much of Karachi as possible while still maintaining a line of sight onto the bomb. So no one's going to get any sneaky diffuses. None of that. We've seen a few of those so far. Assault's in trouble. Ghosty, great work. Sees Diamond Con as well. Doesn't necessarily want to dive out and go for the challenge. Wait for him to get into another position, but less than 25 on the clock. Ghosty could get a few more here. Lovely work there. Oh my gosh, out the Thieves, round 1.
That is perfect work as well. I thought the smoke wouldn't have bought them too much. Like, it was pretty early in the round, so there's no like trophies. So the stun check on the bomb doesn't find anything. But in spite of the information being that no one's planting the bomb, a couple players still get caught out for the bait as well. So LAT playing around the smoke on the B site, and a nice little round 1 offense win always feels good.
Round 2, Gorillas attack this time round. Fame bomb in hand. Over towards the A bomb site we go. Joe Deceives is going to be the lone man. The eyes on that side of the map for now. And if his timing is good, all good. If his timing is bad, all bad. That's about as good as it gets. Pass off a ton of information. Here come the rest of his teammates. Gorillas are in a spot to get this bad boy down.
Yeah, LAT pretty quick on the rotation, but maybe not quick enough to actually stop the bomb plant. Fame gets it down and gets out with his life. So this is going to be a true 3 versus 3 retake attempt for the Thieves. And if they're swinging around distant on the map, Diamondcon still in the power position, has at least one freebie in front of him.
Uh-oh. Is it a freebie?
Oh my god.
Anyway, Cammy stays alive. Life advantage
Hello?
now to the Thieves.
Unfortunate timing as Afro drops, yeah.
Hello.
That's a real stinger. 20 seconds.
I got my food.
Trying to clear out every possible angle. Estriel now from down low. Oh, he's repositioned at the right time.
This is so
Saw the
good.
shadow of Afro. They're on the defuse. There's the bomb check from Fame. Good work. Last man. Cammy 1v1. The time's not going to be there. He's not going to jump it. He might win the gunfight, but he cannot defuse the bomb. Valiant effort from the Thieves, but the Gorillas tied up.
Yeah, really just a matter of seconds.
Facts, Jen. That would have been crazy.
LAT just needed a little bit more time, and not even that they got slowed down a great deal by Diamondcon, but maybe did just enough to set his teammates up. Because I mean, not only did he seemingly have a freebie, Afro dropped down the ladder, but even after the fact, LAT just sprinting past the players.
It's
LAG,
beef and chipotle pasta.
Cleanup kills in the mix, but
One of my favorites.
So bounce back 2 offensive rounds in a row, and I think maybe some of that information Diamondcon throwing down the trophy, dragging some players over towards B, pays off a little bit in the end.
Slightly different look now of the Thieves. Nice work out of Ghosty there. That was a car that detonated after that frag grenade hit the middle of the map. Afro's got himself a sweet corner. It counts. Might be in the middle of the map, but it's a corner nonetheless.
And when you lose your lone defender at A, you see number 1 and number 2 on the minimap, like very focused on these crosses. The bomb though, straight back over towards B. So LAT, the setup that they had in round 1, effectively the exact same setup that they have now. I mean, Afro in the exact same position, bomb going down. I don't even know if they had to use the smoke, but this is clinical for the moment.
Oh, Afro's in trouble. Calling for help. Here it comes in the form of Ghosty. Brilliant work. 2 members of the Thieves stay alive. All down to Diamondcon on the 1v4. The way we've been talking about him, there's always a chance. 30 seconds, immediate challenge. Simply fearless, but with that kind of life left, there's no hope. Ghosty soars in, cleans up, Thieves get another.
Yeah, and shout out Ghosty for the nade as well. Perfectly placed. I mean, that is your homework being done for Search and Destroy. Pre-nade just to land on the car, and as soon as you catch that first blood, it just frees up the map so much. Again, 2 airs for LAG. Worried about watching the crosses over towards A, but it was the exact same default setup that the LA Thieves were running. So nothing but offense the whole way down. LAG's turn to respond.
Trophy safe from the car this time round. It does indeed. All those lethals intercepted there. Nice work. That makes the bomb site far safer. Mid-map, though, that's where the members of LAG are coming from. Fame slips in. Oh, no, they weren't watching it. The Gorillas are all over the place, and it is truly guerrilla warfare right now. Hit and run. Estriel's position not given up, but Joe Deceives out like a light.
Yeah, Joe Deceives going to be a constant thorn in your side, too, on top of just the main power position. So you got players all over the map, but Joe Deceives, you have to be worried about the flank a little bit. Assault's worried about that, but he gets spotted again in red. That frees number 1 up on the mini-map. So maybe try to work this B-bomb.
The delicate management of resources, how many players you've got left. The LA Thieves are spread quite thin on defense here. Okay, 2v2. We'll take that. Awkward timing indeed. Smoke lands. No stun check within it. Diamondcon backs up, hoping to pull one of those aggressive submachine guns into the smoke where he wants them. Does not plant the bomb yet. 25 to go.
And Ghosty's just going to be able to spot when you go for the plant, and he can just send Joe Deceives in for the kill, but they're feeling the pressure in the 2v2, so they're getting mixy. Maybe just a quick dash over towards A, but I think Ghosty is reading this the entire way. Freebie kill number 1, and can play with his food for the 2nd kill, waiting for the support. Ghosty making things look easy in Search and Destroy. That is a beautiful round in that 2 versus 2.
Also doesn't overheat on the challenge, fully knowing that Diamondcon has eyes on him. And the way he's shooting shows just enough restraint to allow his teammate Joe Deceives to get in there and get that 2nd cleanup kill. Eye in the sky, Ghosty has been the nature of his game for so long, since we saw him really pop off as a member of Optic last year. Getting it done now for the Thieves. 4 spree for him.
That was absolutely clinical. Maybe another pre-nade going over top of A, and you actually see Estriel taking a very different route to dodge the car. But LAT, instead of going for the default spread, working towards the middle of the map and working towards the A site. We'll see how LAG decide to respond to the pressure. Fairly quick with it, but for the moment, Estriel is by himself. He has to get at least 1 here.
Oh, dear God. The timing! God, he gets 1. That's all he could ask for. The immediate trade. Fame now. Guns at the ready and his hairs on his neck are standing. He knows these players are on the approach.
Bomb's going to go down. And Joe Thieves crosses too, so they spotted him on the cross, but he could still be a thorn in their side. And keep in mind, he is on a 4 spree.
Yeah, he wants to get the streaks as well. 35 to go. Diamond Cone wins a big fight against Cammy. That's the top side of the map open now. Ghosty's trying to move his way forward as well. Joe Thieves, quick bomb check. There's anything out of hand. You've still got time to make this happen. Ghosty can't peek out. Joe Thieves is gone. That's the back line opened up now. Ghosty's got a lot of work to do alone.
He's hoping for a prayer too. He desperately wants the player top AC to jump over on him, and the prayer does not get answered. The trades are in, and LAG clutch up in spite of the bomb plant.
Yeah, Bits.
Estriel did his job.
I'm low-key a little surprised. Like,
teammates, everybody wraps back, and I think maybe Fame might have had the most heads-up play. He knows that who was it, Joe Thieves crossed towards back diner.
how close this is.
Played it incredibly patiently, just laying down on the front side of the diner, waiting for the kill to fall into his lap. So patience on point. Nice little defensive round win, and obviously one that LAG desperately needed.
Yeah, Joe Thieves was the pivotal player in that play. He was the man watching the bomb. You take care of him. Ghosty cannot see through a bus. Heads up work there from LAG. They get themselves into this. You're going to Ghost in first blood.
Wow. Doesn't make it at all. I was going to say the timing might be on point, but I think Jodeci spotted him as well. And Afro just challenging as well. Not a care in the world, and gets the intel on the final man. The second time we have seen Diamond Con in a 1 versus 4, and he is trapped, surrounded, and gunned down.
Yeah.
LAT. Not even that aggressive necessarily.
Same bids I did
defense.
too.
I mean, posted up initially, but then pounce on the ground as soon as the kills start flowing their way.
You ate barely any food. What do you mean?
What do you mean? I had like a full bowl. Like, look at this. This is low-key large, bro.
One of them, Afro, classic Afro move. Slide directly at your opponent while firing from the hip. When that attack
I need to go back to the gym.
Gives himself an extremely high chance to get that
Need gym membership. I need gym membership.
From the Thieves. They're on offense. The stun check lands. That means his players over by the B-bomb site. It's going to be a quick pivot to A. Immediate moves.
Probably like 10 minutes.
There's the kill.
Driving or walking?
We're driving.
Come the reinforcements from LAG.
This is even better too. Gets the one, gets out with his life.
Nah, I'd walk
really
if I
just
like, you know, otherwise,
He has a
but
little bit of
it's
support on
just
some
like,
crosses,
yeah.
But it looks like the cross may be covered. Actually, Cammy on the flip side of the map picks up one, but everyone else has died. And now
Slammed it. Yeah, I literally like inhaled my food.
Cammy's across the map. Let's just set up around this A bomb site and should be good to go. Cammy's gonna have a lot of work to do to try to break down this setup.
Yeah, nothing to help out. No stun, no frag grenade. It's going to be simply a case of get in there and get the gunny going. And right now, he is well and truly up that creek. No paddle, no nothing.
Yeah, that was.
And it did not work out. LAG bounced back.
Yeah, and I can appreciate
Bounce back, dude.
Joe Thieves Estriel battle we're actually kind of having as well. The graphic pretty on point. I mean, a few rounds back, Joe Thieves was the player in red on defense, going on flanks, being annoying, chowing the kills in the middle of the map, picking up a kill on Estriel as well, helping his team win the round. Well, this one, Estriel just gets the free first blood on Joe Thieves while he's spinning in circles, and they deliver after the fact. It's a solid game through and through, but LAT still that 1 round lead.
Everyone's trophies working fantastic this round. Good reads either side. All the typical spots covered. I'm not going to see too many of those nade kills past the sort of first or second rounds at this point in time, but
bro,
crazy things can happen.
I'm so pissed.
Just clearing out every possible angle. Where is the bomb carrier? That's what the Thieves are
Not because I forgot, bro, about LAG in New York
counting
and
utility as well on top of looking for the bomb carrier. A bunch of stuns and nades have come out. Maybe just LAG waiting for their moment to chuck the smoke and go for the B bomb plant. There's like some
that
interesting
literally slipped my mind. They didn't play that much, so like that literally slipped my mind. I should have thought about that. Like,
catches the first blood and just opens up the map again. All these arrows right now for LAG.
Like I'm analyzing everything and I forget about that, bro. That's like the most fun part.
Fame might have just opened up the round.
That's a big win from Fame. Guns are now at the ready for the Gorillas. Cammy on the approach from down low. Diamondcon will not see him until the last possible second. We check this one. Cammy, he's on your left line. No, he doesn't check it. The round's done. LAG.
It's tied.
A big play from Fame, and he's loving it after that one. Elation as they pull another round closer. The Thieves left a little quiet after that one, mate.
And I don't know if that was like just good instincts, timing, if Fame hurt him, but they were dancing around like red and ticket for a decent amount of time. Fame was up top, the other player down low, but just reads him to be in that corner. And again, the first blood is good enough, but he gets the second kill as well. So Fame, impressive stuff. And of course, on a 5 spree, one more locks up a cruise on a map like this could absolutely do some damage.
Oh my word, indeedy. Possibly playing the corner? Oh, looking for the mantle. Catch these players out by chicken coops. Joe Thieves has got to have his wits about him, has to have the gun at the ready. If Fame hops that wall, it could be curtains for him. Pump the brakes in a big way. Joe Thieves, he's doing a lot of this completely alone. Opening salvo. Oh, Fame. He's seen a red dot and he's going to chase it. Hungry for the streak.
Oh my god. That's exactly when you do.
The third kill for Fame as well. Give me the AC screams in the player cam. It doesn't matter though. It's now map point LAG.
I mean, come on, like that is just absurd. Yo,
the timing was insane on that.
Actually, like on the bridge, looking over top, and as soon as he gets the intel when he's above him, well, Fame and goes and looks towards the middle of the map, and it literally does not get easier than that. 2 kills on players that line up perfectly, one facing away, one on a ladder. The easiest kills you'll ever see in the CDL.
Oh man, the timing. Oh god. It hurts. Not if you're an LAG fan, though, and you're on an 8 spree for Fame. Good God almighty. He's got that cruise lying
It was on an 8 streak.
He found some lovely foliage to cover him. Camouflage. And here it comes.
Bro, I know they were, like, talking shit last week about Fame.
Looking for a forehead right now.
Oh, that's aggressive. 2 players actually just jumped into, like, the fountain area. So a little bit more in position to potentially get the guy off B. Ghosty and Afro looking for the aggression, but the cruise is OP, so you at least get the bomb down. You don't pick up the kills, though, and LAT are moving quickly. Cammy for 2, and they might just break this cruise missile down.
Oh, it's not over yet, though. Fame through mid, playing slowly, waiting for anyone here. We're working on Joe Thieves. That's kill number 9 in a row. Here comes the nade. I don't know if
why they're defusing.
He's on the defuse. Is that bomb check nade? I do think the information's passed. Is anyone going to be there in time to get it? Fame? Can he save the round? No! He doesn't even get the kill. Round 11.
Yeah, what a play call from Thieves in that moment, just to jump all over the bomb as soon as the cruise missile lands. And even like before that, the decision instead of like to back up, I mean, admittedly found it's a big
cut timing, yeah. That was insane cut timing.
So aggressively kill the cruise missile play. And I mean, again, LA Thieves has sort of been a momentum shift kind of team in the search and destroy. Well, maybe they have that momentum for the round 11.
Big right here.
This is it. Final shot.
Fuck 5, dude. This is way too close. I told you this is a spicy match.
I mean, Gorillas, Jesus. LA. Shh, lock in. Thieves run defense.
I'll see if your team actually sucks.
Have Afro, I think, laying down, staring at top 3rd right now, waiting for a player to jump up. You have Fame, meanwhile, just waiting for someone to flank, but I don't know if number 6 is going to commit. Fame's actually starting to make moves, so it's another situation where I think the play is on Fame, and as soon as like action happens near him is when Gorillas might jump on this B site.
Joe, you
and
fucking
there's the first blood.
Dude,
that's the go button.
You got to get out of that building.
Fame is absolutely, he's just unstoppable right
now.
now.
It's on a 10 streak. But he's going to drop a nuke.
They'll be very, very happy to take. B-bomb site wide open. A lot of pressure there right now. Afro's gone as well. Tracer there. Cammy can't go with his life.
1v3, 1v3
and he's on the wrong side of the map. That bomb will be planted. He has nothing left to throw. If you can get there in time and possibly stop the plant, that's one thing. It's the check.
Ooh.
Big win up close. Has to run for his life. Has to stay alive in the 2v1.
He's got some time to work with. His players in power positions as well, though. That is going to be immensely difficult to win these gunfights. More importantly, you got to fly, Ghost. You don't have time. You got to make a move now.
Ghost said he's got a time to work. Oh, wait.
Does he see the minimap? It's on Assault. Who's playing it very patiently now, right behind him. Oh my God! Will Assault find this?
Oh no. My God! Oh, no!
Champion, ice in his veins as the LA Gorillas take the lead 2-0 here in this series.
The lights might be too bright for LA Thieves. Fame getting in their way. I mean, that's the best like spree we've
Fame
seen
is so proud.
So far this year.
Nah, I actually believed in the clutch right there.
It was just a setup for more glory in the final round. Again, the first blood he was able to collect 4 in that round. That is as good as it gets for an SMG player there in Search and Destroy. 13-6, 2,400 damage, 10 spree, 9 non-traded. You could literally not ask for anything more.
Yeah, we talked about Estriel and Jodeci's who needed to really step it up in this matchup, and frankly, neither of them really did. But that's fine, because Fame was on the hard carry there. LAG, beautiful work from them. The round 11, the clutch up. A brilliant way to take the lead in the series. We've got one more mapped for them, and they walk away with a dub, and the purple team win it. Or can the red team make the comeback? This is going to be a very interesting game of Control. Let me tell you that much, friends. Can the Thieves rebound after that heartbreaking round 11 loss? Can Ghosty lead the boys to victory, or will the LA Gorillas turn everyone's heads around and put the league on notice? They've had the potential. Can they close out this series? We'll find out after the break.
Reverse sweep time.
Spicy. Reverse sweep. Spicy. Good match so far. I agree. It's been really close, like every time, except for maybe the first map. But I think the first map there was like a lot of good fights though. There was a lot of slaying. 6 p.m. East. Yes. Let's go, Toronto! Imagine Boston, bro. I'm creating doubts. Nah, I should have shut my mouth.
I don't know why. I don't know why you did that. I told you not to do it, and then there you go doing it.
I just said imagine. I didn't say that, like, you know what I'm saying?
No. You put the thoughts out there, bro. You put the energy out there, bro.
I didn't think about, bro. I didn't think about that, bro. I didn't think about that fucking map, bro.
Ghosty, if you would 1v3 that, bro.
Let's get it. Wait, but are they gonna put like the match, the Toronto match is supposed to be like at 6. What are they gonna do? Like, it's gonna be before that if it's a Torrio right here, right?
Yeah, they just run it.
Oh yeah, I think they plan it so it's like a 3-2, so there's enough time. Are they playing on the new patch now or not?
Say what?
Are they playing on the new patch?
I don't think so. They said after the break.
Oh, okay. Yeah, after the holidays. Yeah, hopefully because my back hurts, bro.
Your back hurts?
Yeah, I might watch the last series in my bed, low-key.
With the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty Week. The Call of Duty Week is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL. Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL Operator, Weapon Blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now.
Look away, LA Thieves fans. This is how round 11 went. Fame on an absolute tear finds himself the first blood chance and a 10 spree for the young Wiz.
And it was what, the fourth first blood he had gotten this game so many times in that exact situation where they're just letting Fame make the play on one side of the map, and as soon as he gets the kill, they jump on B. Admittedly, credit to Ghosty, he turned a 1v3 into a dangerous situation, but still took care of business towards the end, and so much frustration on the LA Thieves camp. Not enough time to even fist bump each other, really just throwing down headsets before they attempt to regain before map 3.
Oh, and Fabe is loving it right now, man. Fabe absolutely loving it. Assault looks like he just got like pepper up his nose or something. He's about to hit a heavy sneeze, but he didn't in the end. Ready to party into map number 3. This is going to be a brilliant test of the LA Thieves mental game, their resolve. Vibe coach Shane better have gotten his ass in there and given the boys a couple of sweet words, a bit of a pep talk to keep their heads level, because they're going to need it on a map like this, a mode like this. The comeback is certainly on. After that, they go to Invasion Hardpoint. Or will the Gorillas have their way with them and close the series out here? Let's find out.
I love how talking about Shane really ramps up the accent for you.
A little bit, Shane. I know you're watching, darling. I need to send him a text, actually. He's so close to me and I don't see him.
Well, you should see him more often. He's a nice guy. Also, he should just be saying, hey, look, Highrise Control, we looked fantastic on this map the last time we played. Let's bring that same level of aggression. We saw players like Afro relentlessly setting up the spawn traps, and maybe potential is there to start making some moves. A couple kills go their way, but still more players to clear out before you can firmly capture this B point. Oh
yeah,
my God,
let's get it. Into the point we fly. The first segment of B long gone. In moments like these, you know, when you get a tough loss, I just think back to what Blade says. Use it. Take that pain. Take that anger. Use it. LAG used it and turned it into 3 down. Ghosty, oh, can't get the last player off the point. They're going to drain that second segment of B. Lovely manners from the LAG players, clearing up that plate.
Yeah, just like some vampires, you might have had LAG suck the life out of that round. That 4 down set of brutal things like this, where you're taking long routes and getting picked apart in your spawn. So many kills going their way. A bunch of different players on a 2 spree. Every head glitch has been captured to pin these players in the back windows. This might be a defensive blender. Cammy, though, might be able to bully his way out. A couple trades coming through, but at least maybe the A side of the map. I'm not going to call it open, but it is the lane you're required to now push.
Oh my God, this is bad.
Clock's ticking. Afro, you've got to rip him off that side of the building.
This is really bad.
Flying forward. Estro now on a spree. Keeps the spree going. Ended at 5. Joe Deceives, he gets himself onto a B. Can anyone there support him as DiamondCon? No fear whatsoever. Over the top.
Oh my God.
Could be wins it. And that might be the
oh my God.
To stop it. Anyone close enough? Afro with another big win. 15 seconds. Thieves diving onto it.
Yeah, 2 players on the point as well, or maybe make it 3, so it should be captured very quick, which buys the extra minute. So they have to battle to get out of their spawn, but they're successful, get an extra minute to work with, and they've even up that life count. That is a very difficult phrase to say, but more difficult to play this game right now. Is now LAG might be stuck in their spawn.
Bro, you are not wrong. Evened up the life count.
You see that?
There's a chance that they do manage to pull this back.
Wait, because it's like a blender and another blender. Like, wait.
Miles, they're fighting forward, but they have miles to run, you know?
Come on, son. They're in the point, and that's the point we're trying to make right here.
You lost me. We got to commentate COD now. Train's going back and forth. LAG, the explosion goes their way.
It's 10-10.
Looks like Joe Deceives is the most aggressive player on the map. Does the smart thing. Repositions.
Yeah, for lives, yeah.
He can't do it by himself. So,
but they have 30 seconds and 3 ticks.
To trickle through. Maybe some awkward timing down B Street as well. So Afro actually finds the time to get through. Has one freebie. Maybe some kills go on the raid. Does some damage for top helipad. Trades the guy top
8-8.
Now it's going to be Cammy trying to work his way up the map with Joe Deceives. Time is ticking down, though. 20 seconds left on the game clock.
If you can get on the other side of the fence, or at least on the other side of the propane tank, Bobby, he might have himself a chance to fight forward here.
Wait.
First, try to get involved now. Here's the pinch. Is Diamond Con going to hold it? Oh my god, he does. He holds that angle on the inside and he leaves the player on the point alone. The 1v1 over there is going to be big, but Joe Thieves getting into the spawn, causing
Wait.
as much as he can. Diamond Con loses the fight on the other side. It's a 1 life difference. It's 12 seconds on the game clock. You cannot die, Afro. No! The fight from Ghosty now.
Wait, it's 3-3.
Down to 3 for either side. This is going to be it. Last ditch attempt. Flying on the point. Joe Thieves gets his. But 3 seconds on the point. You've got to get
He
on
can't.
the zone, lad. Fresh mag. Send it. Is it? Oh my god.
Wait.
It's a 2v1.
They know where he's
Wait.
at. They know where he's at.
Wait. Wait. Contest, dude. Contest.
What a round of control.
Oh my god. No.
You fucking suck.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way.
Monster on the
Bro, why didn't they just stack the
those are
same
big plays
side?
back and forth, too. Joe Thieves, the timing he has to slide out just to get to the barrel, impressive. But Diamond Con, just a little bit better. Pre-aim on point, get a heal up.
I don't know why he was not already aimed in though. Like that doesn't make no sense. You know where he was at because your teammate died there. Aim in, bro. Like do. Oh my god. It's weird because like now since I'm like breaking even regardless, I did the same thing. So since I'm breaking even regardless, I'm like cheering for both.
The mental game, and after a round like that, the dope is checked. Charts, the dope is checked.
It's over.
Or is it? We'll find out.
That just checked. That just checked LAPs, bro.
Oh, for sure. That was so bad. They were just a 2v1. There's, yeah, I have bad suspense. I have bets, but I broke myself even. LAG's was a 2 point. It was at 2.4 when I locked it. No, they're getting absolutely fucking slammed, bro. This is bad.
So much time. The total opposite of what we saw in the previous round. For the
but that was crazy though. Like, what the fuck?
I know, 0.3.
On the VA zone for a minute. Assault's looking to get a toe in there. Stop the clock. Joe Thieves on the close watch, but Estriel, wow, cutting these players down in mid-map. Assault back on the spawn watch. He's doing the hard work from here on the inside of the construction site.
He's so passive, though. He's just letting the entire lobby run past him out the window just about. Assault hasn't really got eyes on anybody. Finally gets his first kill. His teammates have been doing an okay job, but they just funneled out the obvious window. And, hey, there you go. There's a 5 spree looking for the streaks as well. Spawn kills, never fun to deal with. And if it's not him, it's the rest of the team.
Look at the live.
Are obliterating Thieves right now.
Thieves. One more for Assault, get some streaks. Estriel's there to pick him up.
This is about to be 3-0, bro.
Interlocking fields of fire. It is impossible for the Thieves to get out. The utility has to be there. They've got to use a stun check. Finally, we're seeing somebody take a low route.
Oh my god, bro. That's a 4 dead.
22 to 6.
Yo.
All my life.
And I don't know if LA Thieves is the team
to
uncheck that dope or whatever the frick.
Nah, they're fucked. It's over. It's GG's, guys.
I suppose, but like
it's jogged.
Might bounce back in the first round, but they get absolutely daggered and may have just collapsed before our
Nah, it's
round 11, a very painful round 1. Dope checked indeed.
Well, don't take my word for it. Let's find out how things are going. Thieves, last chance here in the series. Let's start things off with a listen in.
Now.
One guy just crick child right.
Yeah, they flipped the fucking top heli barrels. I don't know. I was seeing. On any point. There's no point. He's on the propane. He's on the propane. They're long. Kev, weak on me.
They're long. One shot. Out of propane. One shot.
Go on. They're mid fans on me, bro.
Mid fans.
Yo, they're half. One shot. Kev, I'm 4. Already long.
Right windows.
I got it. I'll get you right. Fucking Billy.
Windows timing.
Power wrap left.
Long on me, yes.
Right up middle. On the boat.
Call a plan.
Green card, Marty.
Okay, what's our plan right now?
We need to get on right.
No, you can't. You can't.
Yeah, I don't see him at all.
Green card,
Alright, yo, on the crane, on top of the crane. That's
one shot, dead.
One second, there's one. You can come back to me if you want.
Yo, check, mine. Yeah, check, Estriel.
Yeah, I'm going top heli,
Maybe left.
while Fame was hitting trick shots at a moment there, chance from the top side of the crane. You told me to look at the minimap. I had no idea what was going on there. Thieves, though, progress over towards B. Diamond Con looking to get the hits from up top once again. The man's got the angles, Fame's the gunning up close, and here comes Joe Thieves trying to stay alive in this situation. 40 seconds on the game clock.
Also has to be said, word to Christopher Ton, like dope not check, keeping the comms professional as well. So LA Thieves attempting to go full speed ahead. LAG just not.
Wait, you seen what Joe just did?
Dance with the pistol, able to pick up an extra one. They're keeping the pressure on B, but obviously easier said than done. Diamond Con still a force to be reckoned with. Just trying to keep these players at bay, and yeah, it is so difficult to find these kills. Another 3 down. The 4th is there for the trade. 20 seconds left before
Assault is 20 and 9.
3-0, 15 seconds to go here. Kills either side. The B side of the map safe. Lord of the Rings is better than Harry Potter.
That's his map.
It's 25 and 14. Diamond Con finally brought down. 8 seconds on the game clock. They've got into B. The Thieves are hanging on by a thread.
I mean, they captured the B zone last time. In
the show is 25-14 as well.
You get that extra minute. They have accomplished it once again. The nade's not enough to take him down, and there you go. The life is what they have.
They're all negative on the LQ side. It's just full fucking damage.
Bro, look at Cammy and Ghosty.
And they really do not have lives to spare.
Thieves, this is still very much doable.
Like, are you gonna shoot back?
A similar situation in the first round. They lost to the might of Diamond Con alone, but here we go.
Look at where are you looking at, Cammy?
Timing, brilliant work from Fame. Afro now starting to keep things alive, pushing them out of spawn. There's 40 seconds, 5 lives to go.
I mean, honestly, bro, props to LAG because they looked really good against New York, but they couldn't show out. Today, that it looks like they fixed like the little things that were missing.
And it is just 2 lives. You're just running out of time. You are running out of hope. It is Afro and Ghosty versus the world.
It's an absolutely diabolical finish. The Los Angeles Gorillas have won the
Look at Diamond Con.
Estriel, you deserve
Fame said
a serious
fucking
pound
easy.
back there. Strong
Look at Diamond Con.
from the Gorillas. The Thieves, certainly hands on heads. That was a very, very tough loss indeed.
Yeah, Fame looking like Cuz Lightyear out there too. Diamond Con with a very
damn, bro.
I mean, Gorillas have been the most disrespected team this year. Like, make no mistake. And I said it at the start of the series. I was baffled the way like the community predictions were going for this series. It's like we were watching different teams. LAG, they played against New York.
That look, he checked my dope too.
Good, and really showed off why here in this series. I mean, Diamond Con had some lights out performances early on. Him and Fame.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch the last one.
Monster tear for the
laying down a little bit. My back hurts.
Absolutely balls out in the control.
Technically, I'm
sorry, LAG.
9 hours, 10 hours in. So
we were not familiar with your game, but now everyone else is. They were tested so hard against some top teams in the league, and they have proven they certainly.
Okay, guys.
A little bit of work here
I appreciate you guys for coming onto the YouTube and watch with me for a little bit. I mean, I wasn't expecting for my back to, you know, like kill me, but I'm gonna go watch laying down and everything. So I hope I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be live on the Twitch in the morning as usual, and then we have a little break from the CDL. CDL break, a little CDL break till January. So, but I may stream here a little bit more often, you know, like try to do something with this. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time, okay?
Ridiculous performances. Let's start with Diamond Con because we're talking about this